Plaintiff Jasmine Jackson met the defendant on a social networking site, and soon after they started dating. Jasmine claims she bailed the defendant out of jail after she was arrested on an outstanding warrant. But she's suing because the defendant failed to pay off the bondsman. Defendant Jessica Thornton says the first time she met Jasmine in person was at Jasmine's house, and after that, she never left. Jessica denies owing Jasmine for the bail, and she's countersuing her for harassment.
Start with you.
Well, back in 2011, I met Miss Thornton on a dating website. We really hit it off. In 2 weeks into dating, we moved right in with each other.
How many times had you all seen each other before moving in?
I would say maybe once or twice before we just met up and never left each other's side.
All right.
They had a website's called letsmovein.com.
That's right. Let's move in within 30 days.com. But let's see what's going on.
Okay, well, a few months after moving in with each other, Jessica offered to watch her cousin's kids. So we left the kids with the roommates and we went to the store. When we returned, the house was full of police. We were notified then at that time that her little cousin had ran up the street in his diaper only.
How old?
3 years old.
Your Honor.
Okay.
So when the cousin showed up to ask where Jessica was, since she was responsible for the kids, I mentioned that she was in the car. The police went, talked to her, and she was arrested on a warrant.
Let me allow her to give some background before we continue. Ma'am?
Okay, she's right. I did meet her on a social site. I met her in August 2011.
What was the relationship like?
It was good. It was sweet at the beginning. When I first met her on the site, she gave me her number and I went to her house, and I never left. She offered to pay me to spend a night. I didn't take the money because, I'm not that type of person.
That's not true.
Okay. So throughout the years, though, things have been fine?
Yeah, I was only with her for about 2 years.
Okay.
Well, she bailed me out. I went to jail. She's right about that.
Let's get to what she's going to. She's going right to the root of what we're talking about here. And that is, she went to jail for
a warrant for a case that happened before she
Okay, so the police came on site because the child was out alone.
Correct.
And checked the person who was supervising the child.
Correct.
And discovered that she had a warrant for a previous violation?
Yes.
All right. Then what?
So at that time...
they jailed her, obviously.
Yes, they did jail her. We found out that her bail at that time was $60,000.
60?
Yes.
What was that violation?
I believe it was possession with intent to sell, and then a second charge of
Failure to appear. That's what it was.
And then a second charge with possession and bringing drugs into a government facility.
Okay. 10%?
10% would be $6,000.
60,000 of the 10%?
Yes, and I didn't have the $6,000 at the time, so I reached out to a bail bondsman.
All right. Tell me what happened to cause you to sue her.
Okay, well, during this process, after I bailed her out, we did stay together for a few years after that. I did make one more payment after bailing her out. At that time, Jessica did say that she was going to take over the rest of the bail amount and continue paying the bail. And so at that time, we went our separate ways. I haven't heard from Jessica. And then my check started getting garnished.
Okay, and the balance is how much, or the amount you want to recover is based on what?
I'm suing for the court maximum amount of $5,000. However, the total balance on this now is $6,133 because there was a judgment against us from the bail bondsman.
All right, and the bail bondsman hadn't put a bounty hunter on you or her?
As far as I know, not that I know, I've only been contacted through the bail bondsman because they were garnishing my check, and I went through a garnishment exemption, and so that's how I've communicated with them. Other than that, I have no idea what else is going on.
That's
what
all
do you
a
say
lie.
to this?
That's a lie. She only paid $1,200 to get me out of jail, and after that, she haven't paid any more money.
How much was your bond?
My bond was $60,000.
So who paid the other $4,800?
It never was paid.
Oh, they let you out for free?
No. She paid $1,200 to get me out.
Right. 10% of 60,000 is 6,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where did the other 4,800 come from?
We never paid it. That's
Oh, so you skipped town without paying bond after they let you out?
Well,
How did you get out without paying bond? A lot of people want to know this.
all right.
Bond was 6,000 cash. How did you get out on only 1,200? What happened to the other monies that were due?
That's what she's.
Pardon me?
That's what she's in here for the rest of the money, for the bail.
No, you in here for the rest of the money.
No, I'm in here to
Yeah,
get this over with.
I see why she owes you. What's your counterclaim for 5,000? What's your counterclaim for harassment? What did she do to you?
She harasses me.
How?
Coming up to my job, serving me papers.
All right,
It's the second time she's suing me for this.
All right, you have evidence that she did something other than
Yes.
serve you papers at the job. Did she have a process server or did she come?
She had a girlfriend and she had a process. Someone
She
came
didn't
to-
come though.
No,
A
she had-
process server came.
Yes.
That's altogether legal.
Okay.
Nothing
yes.
wrong with it.
Yeah.
Then
Nor is
people
it
can do that if they choose to. Perhaps
But it was
many
8
people
years.
do it when they can't find the person they're trying to serve or can't find their address. Their last resort is their job. What is it you want to show?
I actually had her served with certified mail, sir.
Certified mail.
To her
All right.
auntie's house.
Not the job, but certified mail. And it appears that you are confused once again. All right. So it wasn't at your job, it was certified mail. Your claim is dismissed for harassment. Yours is granted. She can't count and is confused. Have a good day.
I'm just glad my check's not being garnished anymore for a crime that somebody else committed. All I want to do is give advice to those. When you want to help a friend, if you want to help an ex, don't bail them out. It'll come back and bite you in the later.